What's up, guys? This is going to be a little bit of a different stream. We are going to go over some super secret, top secret things that I've been working on. Um, Specifically, one that is going to be turned into a short film series. Um, and it's a specific little project I've been working on that is going to be held within this next year coming up. I am going to be editing the video myself. I'm going to be recording it myself. I'm also going to be in it. And it's not going to be the what you think it's going to be. It's going to be very different. So, just to go over a couple topics, um, I'm going to go ahead and open my Google Docs, as this is sort of the project. It's just kind of like ideas right now. But we're going to go over some of the ideas. So I kind of want to wait for everybody to show up. So I'm just going to open. Um, I'm just going to open my front page for a second here. So the idea is we are going to be recording a short film series that I'm going to be starting this year. Every month is going to have another short film. So we'll have 12 total. Um, it will be Each one will be a little different. One might be in real time, um, going over some real issues that happen in a different world, if you would say. Um, One of which is going to be um, a little different. It's going to be a little different. This little secret episode or stream is going to be just for the exclusive fans that show up to every single stream. Now I know a couple of you might not show up tonight, but that is okay, because I'm sure you'll watch this later. I know that not a lot of people will show up to this stream because I'm not going to be playing a video game until later on in the stream. And said video game will probably be a simple one that I can play while talking to you guys. So we'll probably play the same game we played last time, where we're looking for memories and trying to find our mother. And then I have some simple games that we can play, like Balatro and stuff like that we can just go in and play for a little bit. So first things first, we're going to talk about um, some of the movie stuff, some of the film stuff. It won't be hour-long films. They're going to be 10 to 20-minute episodes that you can watch on a lunch break or when you get home from work just for a few minutes, and it'll give you that time to relax and have something to do after work, or just something to do while you're kind of hanging out. Um, but let me open the chat here on my end so I can see what you guys are talking about. It says that I can see it on the app that I'm using, but it really doesn't show me. So we're just gonna. It says that I can see. So we're just gonna open the chat here. Perfect. So yeah, as you know, it is a new year. Um, for the channel, there's going to be a lot of new stuff. I'm going to keep repeating myself a little bit every once in a while because I know new people will show up into the stream. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have like an episode TV show kind of thing going on. Sorry, this is not supposed to be on the screen right now. Um, Basically, it's going to be small little tidbits here and there of a small TV show that I'm working on, called UAC. It is a TV show where there's monsters and there's people, there's research facilities, there's going to be lots of moving parts, lots of things that can go wrong, lots of things that can happen. UAC is a containment facility, kind of like SCP, but in my own universe that I built. Um, it's going to be very different in the idea set where all the anomalies that the UAC captures are going to be out in the field. So UAC as a whole is a facility that captures anomalies, and it captures different things that can be anomalous, such as buildings or places can be haunted, stuff like that. Like that's an anomaly. So that's what UAC works with is anomalies, whether it be busting ghosts or catching monsters. Um, so the idea for the TV show is going to be small tidbits of like episodes. So it'll be like 20-minute episodes, maybe 10, 15 tops. I mean, it doesn't have to be that much, but it will be. Um, the cool thing is this universe is mine. So I built it myself up from the ground. Um, the thing is I will also ask for suggestions. So at some point, I will have a forum, or sort of like a Reddit page, kind of dedicated to UAC, where you guys can go in and you can put in a request to create a monster or a thing that could be anomalous, and it might make it into an episode. Um, Such as like a fork that always dings when it hits a glass, like just weird stuff, just stuff that would never happen. But you could put it in a chat or in a response. Also, what we're gonna do in this episode is we're going to make a YouTube Discord for my YouTube channel. That way, you guys can chat with me. You can ask me about streams. You can ask me about schedules, times, dates, that kind of thing. Because I know I always don't put it up on the YouTube community page. So if you feel like you need to talk to me about anything, I'll be there, and you can ask me about stream times. You can ask me about dedicated episode times, stuff like that. So um, we will probably wait a couple more minutes for some more people to join. But that is the idea of the episode. We're going to do a few things. We're going to go over what the TV show is going to be about. We're going to go over Discord. We're going to go over invites to Discords. I can always put a link in my YouTube somewhere, um, just so you guys have it. So it's always an invite, as long as you guys are friendly and everything. I will be my own moderator. So if you guys aren't like friendly to everybody and nice and obviously keep it clean with everything, then you'll be kicked. But other than that, I mean, it'll be a good tool and a resource for you guys, especially for me, so I can put streaming updates in there as well as sneak peeks on episodes and stuff like that for you guys when the TV show comes up. So, like I said, every month we'll have a new episode of UAC. It'll be a new series that I run here on my channel. It'll be like a kind of like a TV show, but it's gonna be a lot different. It's mostly gonna be me and a couple friends, just kind of recording just small tidbits of like movie, um, and then I'll butcher it up into a bad edit, and then it'll be good. I guess we'll see. Um, we'll make it good. I promise you guys, every month we'll have an episode at the end of the month. So it's kind of like a TV show, like an anime TV show, where they take like a hiatus every month. But what we'll do is every last weekend of the month, I will put out an episode of this TV show called UAC. And every single one will be different. Not every episode is going to be about the same monster, about the same entity, about the same research lab, nothing. No, it's never going to be the same. Like the first episode might be about a monster that they're searching for and they're talking on the radio. They're not even in person yet. Like the first episode might just be that. So we're not sure. I don't know how to run it yet, but it's going to be very fun, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Um, so yeah, why don't we chill out and we talk about UAC a little bit here. So this is UAC so far. This is just some of the monsters or creations that I have created. Um, there's a lot of good stuff in here when it comes to um, plans for the future for this TV show. So UAC stands for Unidentified Anomalous Containment. The mission statement for this facility is called Protect the Public. I will also explain what it means. UAC is a government run company. I know there's a lot of typos, by the way, so don't worry about that. UAC is a government run company that keeps secrets and keeps them safe under lock and key. UAC stands for something, it stands for hope. Hope that humanity will survive in this ever changing multiverse of anomalies. Our mission statement is to keep the public safe of these UACs under any circumstance at the cost of even the lives of our own. Each UAC will be recorded in this log. Any containment breaches will be recorded under our safety protocol page. Any questions about any UAC should be brought up with the commanding officer, head of research, or researcher on the job. Thanks to our CEO, John Clark, we have our facilities, and thanks to our VP, Kenzie McNoll, we have our research funds. Each individual anomaly will have specifications that make it special. In certain cases, that could be a number of different entities or sub-races uh, of the anomaly, such as AUAC 006, for example. In some cases, there is more than meets the eye of every UAC. In most cases, anomalies of the Clark class have not been present. We have yet to find any actual safe anomalies. We currently have 100+ sites that we contain and study these anomalies at. Each site comes with their own set of rules and own set of UACs, so be careful, watch your back, and always remember the mission statement. PTP, protect the public. So, this UAC facility TV show idea is going to be about monsters and different things that they can do and different tactics that they have. It's going to be about nicknames that they have, classes that they are given, kills that they have, number of people that they've slaughtered, that kind of thing. We're also going to have testing and research. We're going to have people in white coats in the TV show talking about monsters, which I think is going to be awesome. Um, this TV show is going to take over my channel, I believe. Um, it'll be like 10 to 15, 20-minute episodes tops, and it'll be something you can watch after work, whatever. So let's go over the classes. Class identification examples. Clark class, which is the CEO's last name. They're safe, able to be approached and asked questions on occasion. That's pretty good. Mostly for like, I don't know, say like a talking squirrel. Like that could be Clark class, whatever. Then we have Star class, which is unsafe, unable to be approached, not lethal, but will occasionally cause injury. That's an okay class. It's more like don't touch it, but you can if you need to inspect it. Judo is completely dangerous. All contact with UACs with this class have ended in lethality or worse. Blip class, which is UACs with this class should not be kept at any base of operations. These UACs are very dangerous and could affect the entire base or area. So this is more of like an anomaly that can change the weather or instantly change like earthquakes or tornadoes and that kind of thing. That's literally the exact same thing as weather, but you get the idea. Um, it could be a person, it could be a place, an anomaly can be anything. So they have different classes based on how dangerous they are. The clip class, subclass of blips, but they cannot be contained and are highly dangerous. Blips can be contained, but they shouldn't be kept at bases of operations. So they're kept at offshore bases, which are like off the coast. Um, the voucher class, a class that describes something we have not delved deep into, such as something that is still under research or under wraps. So basically, the idea is it goes from safest to dangerous, and then it goes to things that are undescribable because we have no idea what they do. And then we'll go into some description of what UACs do. Nicknames are always given to each and every UAC in case researchers have trouble remembering which number belongs to which UAC. Kills are recorded to keep track of how many deaths have happened due to the UACs for reference of class. Description: each UAC comes with a full description of looks and characteristics to be able to identify all UACs if there is ever a containment breach. Testing and research is also recorded and to help in the tracking down and containing UACs if there is a containment breach. Other known facts is a place to record civilian testimonies of the UACs under question. Also remember, after every questioning, civilians always are given a microdose of amnesia protocol medicine, or APM for short. So, basically what we do is the factory or facility that this is, that UAC might be, is going to be a facility where they bring in civilians to question them about what they saw and then give them amnesia medicine and send them back into their normal life. Which is going to be cool because then we can have civilians or people that want to act in my show, and they're going to come in, get asked some questions, and then they're going to be given a fake pill, and then they're going to leave. We're going to go on to talk about some of the UACs. For now, I only have 6, or no, I only have 8. So I think total 8 is a pretty good number to start with, but I will be changing these around, so you guys do not know which one is going to be in the starting video. So it's not going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's not going to go by number. It's just going to go by what episode's which. So this one, for instance, 001 might be episode 3. Like, it's going to be very strange. It's going to be in the way we found them, not in the way the episodes were, kind of thing, if you understand what I mean. So, let's talk about number 1. So, 001 nickname is Cloud, spelled C-L-A-U-D. The description is a humanoid-type creature with gray and pale splotches of skin, red eyes, and 2 sets of teeth. 001 seems to be about 6'5". Class is Star, which, if you look at before, unsafe, unable to be approached, not lethal, but will occasionally cause injury. Which is hilarious because after that I wrote that it causes you to die. But the Star class is not always lethal, and this person is not always lethal because they have a set of rules for themselves. Kills is redacted. We have no idea. You will have no idea how many kills he has until you see him in the episode. These sets of teeth seem to have 2 different purposes. The first set is for ripping and biting, and the second set is for grinding up the victims. 001 has been known to only kill people with scars on their face. That's why he's Star level, not anything else. The only reason for this is because 001 hates injuries. When an injury is in sight for 001, it immediately turns into a plume of smoke and follows after the person. Happy New Year! Nice, that'll be cool. When an injury is in sight from 001, it immediately turns into a plume of smoke and follows after the person. After 001 comes into contact with said person, they begin to suffocate on the smoke and will ultimately suffocate to death. I know that's something weird to just like join into, Lacey, but this is basically a TV show idea where there's a facility that researches monsters and captures them. It's kind of like SCP, like the video games and the YouTube shorts, but this is going to be a TV show that I make pretty much on my own. And it's going to be like edited by me. There's going to be like radios involved. There's going to be like research facilities. It's going to be cool. So it'll be pretty cool. Alright, so now for number 1 still, we've got testing and research, which is what already happened. Then we have other known facts, which is like civilian testimonies or things we learn over time. Other known facts about 001 is that if in contact with a child, it mysteriously pulls a flower out of thin air and gives it to them as if it was a father in its own right. So this creature or thing that we have no idea about really too much, we don't have a lot of information on it, right? That's because our facility is still testing and researching on this nicknamed Cloud. Yes, that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty busy also. I've been working on this specifically since the beginning of last year. Um, yeah, yeah, that's rough. Nights is rough. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. I've been working a lot. I work from 8 to 5, and I come home and I've got a bunch of stuff I got to do at home too. Like I've got friends that come over some nights, and then I've got D&D some nights and stuff like that, and then I've got things to work on such as this and another project I've been working on. So that is still under works, and nobody's allowed to see it yet. Um, but for instance, this one. So Cloud is our first UAC, which is like an anomaly. This is going to be coming every month. So every month there's going to be a new episode for this TV show. It's going to be a TV show about capturing monsters. It's going to be a TV show about researching monsters. It's going to be a TV show also about researching things that don't make sense. But it's going to be every month. Since this is the first of the month, I have a full month to record the first episode. So it's going to be pretty good. I'm also going to make a trailer in the middle of the month for the first episode, and it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to also be recording my movie a little bit, and then that way I have both projects going at the same time. So I have not filmed any of it. The reason is because it's sort of like a ongoing project. So what I want to do is I want every month I want to take all the weekends out of the month, and I want to make this. So I have something to do during the weekend, maybe one day every weekend, and then I have enough film for the episode. Um, it's gonna be pretty decent, I think. The first month though might not be a full episode. It might just be a trailer for the whole show. That way I can have an extra month to get equipment and stuff. Because I will need some equipment for this. I will need props. I will need a bunch of other stuff. So this month might be just a trailer at the end of the month when I'm working. Because I have work, I have tons of other stuff I got to do with friends and whatever that I'm obligated to go because I've joined. But yeah, this will be like a 20-minute episode kind of thing where you can sit down after work and you can watch it. It's not gonna be it's not gonna change any live stream stuff. So like live streaming will be Wednesdays now from now on. So live streams will be Wednesdays, and we're gonna say Mondays because I don't have anything on Mondays or Wednesdays. But if I need to cancel, I will definitely cancel because I need my stuff. Yes, I know. I know. So this project is going to be ongoing. So the first month is going to be a trailer for the entire show. The second month, which is going to be February, is going to be the first episode at the end of the month. So I hope everybody's looking forward to it because it's going to be very good. And I have a lot of people that are looking forward to this, especially people that want to be in it. Um, I'm going to be in it. I will be the CEO of the company that this is for. I'll be in the first episode. I probably won't be in the next couple episodes just because the CEO does not really show his face all that much in the company. But I will be in it, and I will be in a suit like I was last time. So my character's name is. Oh, yeah. My character's name is John Clark. I also. If anybody out there lives in New Hampshire that watches this stream or watches my YouTube at all and is a female looking to act in a movie and wants to act in this TV show, I need somebody to play Kenzie McNull because she's the VP of the research facility. Um, John Clark's just the CEO that helped build the facilities, so he's more of an engineer slash architect, and Kenzie McNull is more of a like a female powerhouse that funds everything. She has all the money we need. She has everything we need. So she funds everything personally from her own funds, and she makes a lot of money off of what she does. But if anybody knows anybody that lives in New Hampshire and wants to act in a TV show for like a few episodes here and there, then I would love somebody to play Kenzie McDonald because I really need an actor who will play the part. I do have somebody, but I don't think she'll be into playing that part, so we're not sure yet. I think she wants to be a researcher in the field, the person I want to play in it. Yes, Alexander's going to be in it. He's going to be probably just a cameo, but if he wants to be in more than one, I wouldn't say no to having me drive down there and have him in it. Because personally, I would like him to be the leading, the commanding officer for the research team. I think that would be sick. I also think that he would be into it, but I'm not sure. If he doesn't want to be physically there and physically involved, I will have him on the radio system for the TV show. So there we go. Sorry, my mouth is like very dry, so I have to keep drinking water over and over again. You'll probably hear my water bottle a few times. Yes. Yep. So it'll be good because so I think his character's name will be Samuel Foucher, because Foucher class is named. All the classes are named after a person. So like the Clark class is my character's last name, and he because he's a good guy, he's safe, he's approachable. That's why they named the first class after him. Um, Juto is actually Kenzie McNull's dog's name, um, which is pretty cool. Star is the name of one of our science facility engineers. Um, Blip and Clip are the twins that run the military operations of the facility, and then uh, Samuel Foucher will be the research head operative, which will basically that's why this is more of a class that describes something we have not delved too much into. So it's pretty good. I mean, there's lots of tidbits here and there that'll be like Easter eggs. So this live stream will determine how much you find that Easter eggs. So like this is you will know stuff now about the show, but you won't know anything until the show actually comes out, which is cool. It is going to be very cool, and I do promise everybody that this is coming, and it's coming fast because I only have a month for everything. Every month I have time to film, so this will be coming out every month on the dot. It'll be the last weekend of every month. So like this month, the trailer for everything. I might not. The trailer might not show every episode because I don't have anything recorded yet. Because this is, like I said, an ongoing project. So like this month will be a trailer of like the first two episodes, or like tidbits of the first two episodes that might happen. My nephews and my older brother's family offered to act in the movie as well, or in the TV show as well. So yes, yep, yep, we're finally getting something, a project of mine that I've been working on. So my nephew, however, I talked to him about it, and I talked to his dad. His dad's fine with it as long as he's good with it. My nephew wants to play one of the monsters. Um, I told him that he will be probably. I will have to change some of these up because some of the songs that play when they are around might be copyright for the channel and copyright for the movie. But that probably just means that I won't use them. I will definitely use Hungry Hills. I will tell you guys what that is. That'll probably be the first episode, to be honest with you. Um, also, The Whisper's a good one for the first episode. Circling Flowers a good one for the first episode. The Backrooms is definitely not one for the first episode because nobody will understand what it is. Um, but basically, it's going to be ongoing. Like I said, every episode, every month, end of the month. The first month, this month, is going to be the trailer at the end of the month. So I hope everybody's ready for that. My nephew's going to be in the trailer. He's going to be dressed up as a monster. It's going to look awesome because I have someone that does makeup on the team. Um, I also I also have someone that wants to be the camera guy and someone that wants to be the person that helps. What do you mean? It's the iconic pick from my. Oh yeah, yes, my Google account is the iconic pick. I kept it as my profile picture for Google. That way I could switch my special streaming for the New Year's stuff. Like I did change this a while back, like my Google picture or my YouTube picture. Like as you can tell, like this is my new YouTube picture. Like this is the new profile. And this is the new like thing. You can't really see the picture all that well, but it does say Lukowski 03 here. It got cut off though, which kind of sucks. I really wanted it to be the full thing, but like this, you can open this and see that it's just the night, which I thought was cool. It was a cool idea. So I like when I first started watching people on YouTube, like doing their thing. That was the first thing I saw was people having cool stuff. Yeah, I like them both too. But yeah, all right, let's get sort of back into this. So we're gonna go over a couple that I might put into the movie, specifically the box. The box is very good for an episode, I think, because of the description and because of how easy it would be to record this. Um, 002 is nicknamed the box. The description for 002. 002 is an object that seems to be a box of some sort. 002 has some sort of brown, fleshy outside with stamps in different places on top. Each stamp is from a different place, but it is hard to tell what it says considering it is not in any language from Earth. Class is Judo. So if we look at that class, Judo class is completely dangerous. All contact with UACs with this class have ended in lethality or worse. Kills 2,000 and up. So we are unsure what the exact number is for this box, but it's a lot. Testing and research. All civilians that had come into contact with the box have said to feel an insatiable urge to look inside, almost as if their consciousness is whispering to them, "Open it," or "Open me." Further testing needs to be recorded in Site 15. Upon opening 002, there's a flash of light, then after that light dissipates. The person who opened 002 is now just a fleshy mess on the floor. It seems as though when 002 is opened, it sucks out the organs through the mouth. 002 is also known to teleport after claiming a victim. 002 can only teleport to places with other boxes and is nearby. No other known facts. So yeah, Lacey. Basically, the idea of the Easter eggs is going to be this episode here. So this live stream. So the live stream here that we're talking about now there will be Easter eggs from this live stream in the TV show. So everything I go over in this episode or live stream here is going to be pretty much put into the episode, but there's going to be tidbits that I say in this live stream that you won't remember until you see the TV show. So, like people's names or people in it, people that are going to be sitting at a table going through things, stuff like that. So, I also have uh, the word of the office that I work for. I'm going to ask them if I am able to record parts and pieces in one of the conference rooms because they have a very nice conference room that I would love to record part of the movie in. And I think I'm going to ask them to do it after work one day because one of the guys that works there stays there for a very long time. So I'm going to see what I can do. If I can get in there, then it might be even just that much better. Yeah, so perfect. Um, but yes, the box will be a perfect way to try to just kind of go through and symbolize. Um, yes, conference room duo is amazing. The box is going to be really easy to pull off though. So that might be a later episode, like not the first one, obviously, because I want the first one to be good. Um, Basically, one thing that I really want to do, I don't want to do Killer Tunes because that one might be hard to pull off for an episode for this year. So I'm thinking instead of doing it this year, if this TV show starts to take off a little bit, maybe I'll bring it into next year too and keep going with it. So, yeah. The idea is to bring all my ideas onto paper, pretty much. We're going to probably do episode one's probably going to be Hungry Hills. That's just a given. Um, there is a place near me where it's not very tall, grassy yet, but I have a place where I'm going to record at my dad's house in a place that's going to be unknown to you all because it has to be redacted because nobody's allowed to go there. Basically, um, the place where it all began, where my YouTube channel really started, that's where I'm going to be recording this episode of the events. My little brother's going to be in it. My dad will probably be in it. My little sister might be in it. Um, there's going to be a lot of people in it. People you've seen before, I'm sure. I might be getting Amaya into it. I might ask her if she wants to be in it. I have friends in Claremont still that kind of want to be in it. Um, so we'll see. I am very, very unsure on how this is going to go. Also, it's going to be cool. SL. Sam from Tranquility. Yes. Yes, that's Amaya, I believe. I think that's her character's name. But yes, Sam from Tranquility. 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 Yes. Sorry, I'm going to put my laptop down here so I can see the chat. But yes, basically, I'll be having people from other movies in this TV show, I think. It just depends on if I'll be able to do it or not. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The only issue, yes, I believe I am. I think Alex, I think me and him talked about it the other day, and I think I am. But that's not a confirmation. That's just a me saying I might be. But I probably will probably do it because I haven't been in anything in a while. So I probably will be in Tranquility 3. But only as a cameo, not probably not much more. Because I know he's already been writing it, so I know that if he can fit a cameo in, he will. Um, but yeah, here, let's go over episode 1 a little bit here. It's going to be named Hungry Hills. Um, Hungry Hills is basically an object, but it's a location at the same time. 005 is less of the object class and more of the place class. 005 is an open field in the southern part of blank. Although it is hard to find, 005 has a tendency to invoke curiosity on the victims around the area of itself. Green grass, rolling hills, seems to move with the wind, almost as if the wind is pushing the hills like waves, like an illusion of some sort. It tries to pull you in, to trick your mind into thinking you belong there. Class is clip, which is the should not should not be put. It's a subclass of blips, but they cannot be contained and are highly dangerous. So they cannot be contained, which means you literally cannot put them in a facility. Kills unknown because there's no way to tell how many people that the Hungry Hills have done anything to. Testing and research. While we cannot completely contain the abilities of 005, we have had a breakthrough with our expendable subjects, or EPs for short. Yes. So my YouTube channel started at my dad's house, and this is exactly where the episode is going to take place. It's going to be basically a research area of sorts where this facility took over this man's house and started sending expendable subjects from like prison and stuff like that into this field, and they get sucked into it basically. It's gonna be good. But yes, where my channel started, which was at my dad's house, where he lives. I'm not gonna say where it is because it's part of the stuff. I think she might be the VP of the company. Um, uh, Kenzie McNeil or McNoll. Because Kenzie McNoll is very rich and preppy, so I think Amaya would play. That's rude as hell, but I think she'd play the part really good. I'm not gonna say Amaya's like rich and preppy because she's not. She's super cool and chill, and she's super nice. Um, but I just think she'd play the part really well because she played Sam really well. Hey, what's going on? Alex, actually, to get you up to speed, um, I am creating a TV show, and we are going to be doing an episode every month, um, and also going to be an episode about catching anomalies and monsters. Um, yeah, the trailer comes out at the end of this month. Yep, pretty cool. Um, so yeah, yes, it is separate from the movie. The movie will be coming out in the end of 2024, and the TV show will be every month until I feel like I'm done with it. Season 1 will be this year. It'll be every month. At the end of the month will be season 1. So it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be cool. Yeah, trailer end of this month. It'll be a trailer of the first 2 episodes, I think, is what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to be filming the first part of the film at my dad's house, which is where my YouTube channel started. Yes, it is guaranteed. I already have an entire list planned out of what I'm going to do and what episodes I'm going to film. So get ready because it's happening. Also, I have a lot of family members that want to be in this. So I also have a lot of friends that want to be in this too because they thought it would be a cool idea to get into filming and get into acting. So they all want to be in it. Yes, going back to good old Claremont just to film where my YouTube channel started. Yes, it is going to be awesome. I have people from work that are going to read. So, like for me, for instance, I'm going to be named. My character's name is John Clark, I believe. Yeah, John Clark, CEO John Clark of UAC. The reason I'm playing this character is because the CEO doesn't really show his face all that much. Yes, actually, you will know some people that are going to be in it. I'm not going to say who, but you will know. But yes, John Clark is going to be my character. Um, Dogs are barking. Because the CEO doesn't really show his face all that much. So my character specifically is going to come in and out of the show. In the beginning, I will be reading off a little bit of a script that'll be the intro to the show. Um, so it'll be like UAC anomalous containment, protect the public is our mission statement, and like stuff like that. Like it'll be just me talking into the microphone, and then it'll cut to black, and then it'll start to be the trailer kind of thing. But that'll be my character, John Clark, the CEO. Um, in need of someone that plays Kenzie McNull because she is the VP. Um, I also need someone to play Samuel Foucher, which is going to be my head of research. Blip and Clip are the names of the twins that run the science part of it. Judo is Kenzie McNeil's dog. Star is our lead scientist, and then Clark is me. Yeah, Judo. I think Judo was a good one for Kenzie McNeil's dog, like her name of her dog, because one of my friend's dogs is like super vicious and like bites everybody. So I thought Judo was going to be an amazing like name for a dog, especially because Judo is absolutely insane. Blip and Clip are brothers. That's why Clip is a oh what the hell? That's why Clip is a subclass of Blip because Clip is the youngest brother in the film. I can't tell you. It's a surprise. I've already made plans with a lot of people, so we're ready to go. I've been working on this since last year, pretty much, and talking to people and making sure this works. This isn't the only thing that I have on this. I just am only showing you guys this because this is just a sneak peek at what it's going to be. So let's go over. We went over the box. Let's go over Killer Tunes. Killer Tunes is one of my favorite ones that I came up with. Um, yes, you know one. Shh. Um, Basically, Killer Tunes is the nickname of 003. The description: 003 is an MP3 player of sorts. It has a screen button for selecting songs and a pair of auxiliary headphones. The MP3 player is white, and so are the headphones, almost like an Apple product of some sort. This class is Star, so if we go back, we can look at Star. Unsafe, unable to be approached, but not lethal, but will occasionally cause injury. Um, that is a total lie because this one kills people all the time, which is kind of crazy. Um, but I mean, sometimes it will kill you, sometimes it won't. That's why it's Star level. It's only got 100 kills. That's why it's Star level because it's not always going to result in death. Testing and research. When UAC 003 is worn, it will play one song on repeat. This song is Please Don't Stop the Music by Rihanna, which is ironic because the music does not stop. When the wearer tried to remove 003, headphones would fuse themselves into the cartilage of the ear, almost as if it had been there and always had been there. Upon trying to surgically remove 003, it would unplug its own headphones mysteriously and Bluetooth itself to every phone in a 5-foot radius, and play the same song on repeat till everyone's who can hear it head explodes or implodes. Other known facts: 003 is known to be inside stores with the headphones wrapped around itself like an MP3 player, which someone is done for using for now. Upon finding 003, you will feel the urge to dance uncontrollably until putting on the headphones. So this one can be hard to do. Yeah, sheesh is correct. This one will be hard to pull off this episode, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, it is brutal. These are pretty rough. This one will be pretty cool. The song will probably change because "Please Don't Stop the Music" was the only one that says "Don't Stop the Music." But I will find one that is not copyrighted, and I will put it into the show. 100%. This is going to be an episode. Um, let's go over the Rearranger. So, Rearranger description: 004 is a three-dimensional shadow that is almost the perfect reflection of whoever it comes into contact with. The only difference, however, is that the dominant hand of the person in contact is coming out of the stomach of 004 instead of where it should be, almost as if the reflection of you had eaten you. Class is star because it always doesn't always revert into death, obviously, and kills is unknown. Set release date will be the last weekend of every month for every episode, and the trailer will be the end of this month. So there won't be an episode this month, but there'll be an episode next month starting. So there'll be technically 11 episodes because I'll be doing an episode every month. So the end of this month, there's a trailer, and the end of every other month is going to be an episode. So it'll be like a 30, maybe 35-minute episode total. That'll be probably the max I do. But yeah. Also, streamer name is Luke. That's my no. That's my regular name. You can call me whatever the hell you want, but that's my name. Just so you know. Trailer end of this month. So are you doing this and the movie? Yes, the movie will be coming out the end of this year. I am in contact with someone who has been in movies before, and they want to help me with mine. The TV show is my own project, so it's just me doing it. But yes, end of this month, trailer, and then end of every other month that after this month, we'll have an episode to it. So it'll be pretty cool. Let's get back to Rearranger. Testing and research. When in containment, UAC 004 is dormant. Cool. Yeah. It won't be like a stream though. It'll be more of like episode videos. So kind of like when like Markiplier or PewDiePie play a video game, they'll put out an episode, like a 20-minute episode, whatever it is. It'll be like that. So it'll be episodes you can watch whenever. So they'll just be like posted. So they won't be like streamed episodes, which that would be way harder, but that would also be very cool. Live episode. Um, but yeah, no, there'll be episodes you can watch whenever you want. The release date I will put on the community tab of this channel. So if you ever feel like you won't be able to find, yeah, you won't be able to find like the time to watch it, it'll still be on the channel. You don't have to worry about getting there as soon as the episode comes out, kind of thing. So, um, the Rearranger testing and research. When in containment, UAC 004 is dormant. It will kill all the lights in the cell and make the room pitch black. When cameras are installed in the room with night vision, they seem to disappear. After sending some expendable subjects into the pitch dark room, they came out with slight differences, meaning one part of their body had been changed in location. One of the subjects came out with his head on his back. As soon as he was questioned, the subject slumped over onto the ground and died immediately. So some of these can be bad, some of these can be good. So like the Rearranger can move body parts on people. They can put like your hand on your head or stuff like that. But this one's gonna be like weird. This one's gonna be hard to do. Kinda. I'll have fun with it. Hungry Hills we just went over. This is gonna be the first episode. because this is my favorite one. Um, yes, you have been watching me for years. Let's go. This one is also one of my favorite ones because I have the most information on it. Also, this one I just made. Um, so, Whisper. Um, so, this one's called The Whisper, or just Whisper. The description 006 isn't something you can really describe. It is a name on a sheet of paper. This name is redacted and should not be repeated if the name is uttered to anyone after being read. A dark figure known as 006-1 will show up in your mind and try to distract you from your daily life. It is very unfriendly and can cause severe damage to one's mental state. Class Star. So, Star is unsafe, unable to be approached, non lethal, but will occasionally cause injury. Um, Kills is going to be unknown because it's hard to tell how many people it's infested before we came into contact with it. Testing and research. While researching 006, the piece of paper was put into a box with an ordinary lock and key. After giving a copy of that key to a group of two expendable subjects, sent into this room where 006 was being kept, one of the expendable subjects had opened the box and read the word. Subject 1 was ordered to put the paper back in the box and lock it back up. After 006 had been put back, the subject was ordered to utter the word in the ear of the other subject. After about a minute and a half, Subject 1 started to show signs of pain and discomfort of the head. Subject 2 had nothing wrong until about 3 minutes after Subject 1 started experiencing pain. Subject 1 then started to go insane from the trauma 006-1 was causing. Subject 2 seemed to be unaffected by the pain, although he was also going insane just at a slower rate than Subject 1. So, this thing, you whisper this name into somebody's ear and it takes them over from the inside. Other known facts. Even a whisper of the name blank, hence the nickname, would cause almost an immediate headache for the victim that uttered the name, although the other subject/victim that heard it would not experience anything till about 5 minutes went by. So this one can be very cool. This one should also be the first episode, or the trailer maybe. Um, the name will be unknown to you guys, which will make it more of a mystery of what the name's going to be. The name will be told at some point, but I think this will be really cool. This will be really, really cool as one of the trailer parts. So this will definitely be in the trailer. Definitely be in the trailer. 100%. Um, yes, that'll be cool. This one is one of my favorites also because I just made it and I think it's pretty cool. Nickname Circling Flower. The entity is one of the most dangerous entities we've had here at Site 15. It is a red rose that is always going through the cycle of the seasons. For instance, if it were spring in real time, it was fall for the flower, but at a much faster rate. Hence the name Circling Flower. Hey, I appreciate it. I like the uh, I like the compliments. Thank you very much. Glad to see more people showing up. But yeah, so basically the idea of the flower is that it's always going through the seasons, no matter how fast the seasons are changing in real life. So it's going through it faster than normal. Class is judo, which is going to be dangerous. Remember from the dog. Judo completely dangerous. All contact with USAs with this class have ended in lethality or worse. That's because we don't have a lot to know about it. Oh yeah. Kills is redacted. And then we have testing and research. We sent some of our expendable subjects, or EPs, in with the flower. They were instructed to smell the flower and then tell us what they thought. Subject 1 tried to smell the flower and instantly died. There was no apparent reason or cause, but he couldn't tell us. Subject 2 smelled the flower and immediately said, that smells like an amazing rose. After the statement, a little man popped out of the flower and struck up a conversation with the subject. They talked about blank and couldn't stop talking for about blank. The time frame that they talked was suddenly cut short when our subject started talking badly about the flower as he died immediately. The headphones one looks to be cool. That will be my favorite one. After extensive investigations, we have found out that overnight some of the staff had started to quit after 007 came into Site 15. Also, another interesting fact is that our camera system picked up those individuals leaving 007's room with what looked like to be a briefcase of cash. The amount of was unknown, but we believe that if you talk to the man and compliment the flower just 3 times, he will grant you any one wish. It does not matter what it is, and the genie rules do not apply. You can ask for people to be brought back from the dead, you can ask for people to fall in love with you, and you can ask for more wishes. Thanks to our loyal staff, the staff that talked to 007 has been retired. So, the loyal staff had killed the staff that have asked for wishes. The only reason we found that out, that's why it's in other known facts, because we found that out from people going into the room with the flower and getting wishes from the guy from complimenting his flower. I thought that was really cool because I made it, so I'm always going to think it's cool. But the flower is going to be awesome. Yeah, yeah. Have a good night. I appreciate the compliments, and I hope you have good dreams. Even though we talked about a bunch of monsters a minute ago, but yeah, the project will be out this month. The trailer will be out, so keep a lookout. The last one on the list is not one that I'm going to be really going into too much. This will be more of like a project that's ongoing with different episodes. So this will be its own show and its own thing. So yeah, there'll probably be. I know I said every episode is going to be different, but there'll probably be 2 episodes dedicated to this because this is like my favorite thing of all time. 008, nickname the Backrooms. So I don't know if anybody knows what the Backrooms are, but they're a consecutive number of rooms that are liminal spaces, places where you wouldn't normally stay, but you wouldn't normally go, and you're just kind of passing through. Um, it's very weird rooms. They're not like normal things. They're like weird ass places you would never go. It's a real thing. This is like a. It's not a real thing, but it's a fake thing online that is a real thing, where people have made it into a thing. So let's check it out for a second here. So backrooms. So this is the backrooms Wikipedia. Oh no, not that one. We want no, we want backrooms wiki. There we go, wiki fandom. Here we go. So the backrooms is, I'm gonna read this because this is the original text of this thing. If you're not careful and no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. So this was the original post of the backrooms. This was the original thing that somebody wrote about. Um, Basically, it's levels. So they're like different levels, right? So level 0 is gonna be. We don't need to hear that, so we're just gonna skip. Level 0 is like this doesn't show anything right now. Um, but basically, level 0 is this yellow sort of office place that is like empty and you can find anything there, but you can't find people there. So the backrooms is like a whole thing. So that we will be going over that in a few episodes. Now, number 9, I figured we could make one together in this episode, and then we'll make an episode about it. So, anybody have any ideas on what kind of creature or monster comes to mind that you would want to see on the screen? Any nicknames or any descriptions? or maybe a fear you've had, or like a spider fear, or like a underwater fear, or just stuff. It doesn't have to be an episode. It can just be a monster that's in our system for the show. I figured we'd make one together. That way we could start it off right. And this will be a Easter egg. So us making this will be an Easter egg in the show. It'll be on a laptop or something somewhere in the show. Yep. Any ideas? Any ideas? Monsters, monsters. I've got some ideas, but they're all weird and crazy. What do you guys think? Anything? Anyone from the back, maybe? Because I know you want to hear my ideas, but I want to hear your ideas too. Which is why we also have another special surprise coming up too today, which everybody's going to be freaking out about. Probably not, because that doesn't happen. But thalassophobia based. Okay, I know what thalassophobia is, but I need a quick refresher. Thalassophobia. Thalassophobia is the fear and thalassophobia. There we go. I think it's the fear of objects underwater. No, a specific phobia that involves a persistent, intense fear of deep bodies of water, such as the sea, oceans, pools, or lakes. Okay. Okay. All right. So we want to do thalassophobia based. Okay. 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 I have an idea cooking. What do you think you want it to be? Yes, doesn't have to be something that includes the water, but just something that has the same feel of dread. Spiders for sure too. I definitely will make a spider one for one of the episodes because I definitely want there to be a giant friggin' spider. Um, but yeah, I think that's we're definitely doing a spider, just so we're clear. Um, but yeah, um, let's nickname it. Let's nickname it the lake. We'll say Thaslo. That would be a good one. Thaslo 009, aka Thaslo, is a what is it? Thaslo is a. Do we want it to be like a giant creature, or do we want it to be just an object underwater? Or maybe not even a thing of water. Maybe it could be a giant above ground thing that's supposed to be underwater, like a giant submarine that's haunted. Who knows? Could be anything. It just has to be something that would make sense for it to be recognized by the facility. You know what I mean? So like the backrooms obviously is going to be recognized because it's a different dimension, or circling flower is going to be recognized because they can grant wishes, or this one's going to be recognized because it kills people from the inside. Like it's just things like that. So I think AKA Thaslo is a above above ground submarine museum that is haunted by the captain of the vessel. How's that? Thaslo is an above-ground submarine museum that is haunted by the captain of the vessel. When talking with the captain on our, I don't know, let's say redacted, because why not? While talking with the captain on our blank, we came up short with no information. Then, as we were about to leave the wild goose chase, the doors of the museum slammed shut, and our research operatives, field research operatives, our FROs, were trapped inside. The captain would not let them out unless they solved 2 riddles. Sounds good so far. Actually, you know what? This is going to be research. I mean, that's a good description, I think. Class. We're gonna do. It's gonna result in death, but it's not always gonna result in death. We'll do star. Star is like kind of safe, but also kind of can do other things. And then we'll do kills. We're gonna write, let's say 36. I don't know. And then we'll do testing/research. There is actually a submarine museum that is near me, and I could film in it. It's a public place, so I mean, I can just go there and film a couple things and leave. I could totally do it. I don't know if I'd put it in an episode for this year, but I might do it for next year. So, testing and research. We'll control copy. Actually, there we go. When talking with the captain on our blank, we came up short with no information. Then, as we were about to leave the wild goose chase, the doors of the museum slammed shut on our FROs. Field research operatives. Field research operatives were trapped inside. The captain would not let them out unless they solved 2 riddles. Riddle 1. Let's see. Yeah, well, that's convenient. That's why I thought of it. Because I'm thinking of things that I can do while also making it very cool with the process. Let's see. Riddle 1 will be: there was a man who fell in love. His wife was killed, and he was, let's see. There was a man who was in love when his wife died unexpectedly. She left behind a note. Dear darling, I will miss you. I hope this finds you well. Your love. What is the girl's name? That will be the riddle. There's no way to find out who it is, so we're going to change the riddle a little bit. Oh, that sucks. But yes, if you do head out soon, don't worry. I'll probably be ending the stream soon because I do have to do some laundry and get some stuff done before I have to work tomorrow. But I do appreciate you for coming because I know that this episode was going to be more of. I go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to make some money, you know? But I will probably be up all night tonight because I have been having a really hard time sleeping. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stay up tonight and fix my sleep schedule a little bit here. But yeah. Oh boy. That's good. You guys get at least a little break. Um, let's finish. Let's do the. We're gonna redo the riddle a little bit. A woman. A woman went down to the pub. Her friend sat down and asked for a drink. The bartender said, "Hey, what can I get for you, lass?" She stood up and yelled, "Do not call me that. That isn't my name." What is the girl's name? And her friend sat down and asked for a drink. The bartender said, "They can't. Hey, what can I get for you, lass?" What is the girl's name? By the lady to be named Jinx. Okay. That's not my name, period. Then what is your name? Both patrons then said at the same time, None of your business." Then we ask, what's the girl's name? That's the riddle. Because her name's Jinx, and none of the none of your business. Both of them said at the same time. That's a jinx. That's what you call a jinx. And that's her name. It's hard to figure out, but it's pretty simple if you also think about it. Ooh, me like that. So yeah, that'll be riddle one. Riddle two. Yeah, riddle two will be. Excuse me. Will be. Um, this one I won't tell you what the answer is. You'll have to figure it out. A man. Oh wait. The police had found a female body off of a cliff. Oh wait, hold on. No, wrong. A husband and wife were watching the stars when all of a sudden he got out of the car and killed his wife. He made sure not to leave any trace that it was him. The next day, the police called him and asked him to come to the crime scene. When he showed up, the police arrested him immediately. How did they know it was him? How did they know it was the husband that killed her if he left no trace? This is my favorite riddle of all time, by the way. What do you guys think? Uh, sure. This is one that I've heard before, but it is a little different. It's a little different because I wrote it and it's not exactly the same. But yeah, technically yes. What do you think? How did the police know that the man did it when he showed up? How did they know? Even though he left no trace. What do you guys think? Feel free to read it again too. It's on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you can see it very well. I might have to zoom in a little bit. Right here. Rule number 2. Any ideas? I'll read it for you. A husband and wife were watching the stars when all of a sudden he got out of the car and killed his wife. He made sure not to leave any trace that it was him. The next day, the police called him and asked him to come to the crime scene. When he showed up, the police arrested him immediately, which is spelled wrong. How did they know it was him? Yes, you are correct. You are 100% correct. Yeah, you're right. They were watching the stars. He got out, killed her, left no trace. The next day, the police called him and asked him to come to the crime scene. They didn't ask him to come to a specific crime scene or anything like that. They just said to come come to a crime scene, to her crime scene. And then when he showed up, they arrested him because they knew he did it because they didn't tell him. Give me my money. All right, $5. You get $5 for figuring it out without me explaining it. $5. Actually, you know what? Instead of money, how about instead, Lacey? I'll send you the trailer a day early or a few days early if I can have it done by then. You know what? Though money just promised me the show. I will promise you the show will be 100% legit, done and done every month. I can promise that because I already have it planned out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, you got it right. They never told him. So riddle one's kind of hard, but then riddle two's even harder. Yes, the trailer will actually come out. Also, I will probably send out little tidbits of things. So now that we finished that other known facts, we won't put anything there. But this is really good stuff. Um, I will definitely use this at some point, probably next year for the next season. So season two, because season one's going to be this year. It's going to be 11 episodes, which is pretty good. I think it's pretty good for a season. Um, but I hope everybody has a good night. Before we leave, we're going to do a little thing here. So I'm going to do something where, um, yes, Lukey Dookie is my name on Discord. Um, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just make sure you let us know. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to, however, real quick, if you want to stick around for just another second. Um, I think this one's it. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna make a server real quick for Discord for the channel. Um, we're gonna have a meme channel, of course. You gotta have a meme channel. We're gonna have a um, U UA UAC creation channel. We'll have a let's see. We will have a what do we want to do? Next channel. We'll do a oh, looks like you'll have to get Discord. Reddit won't work for me because I don't even know how to use it. So unfortunately, yes, we will have to use Discord. But Discord's free and it's free to make an account. So if you need to know how to use it, I can teach you on a stream sometime. Let's do a movie stuff channel. We can also do a acting resumes. Why not? And then we'll do movie talk. And then we'll throw a gaming one in here. So if I'm ever just feeling chill, I'm going to join the gaming one. Oh wait, these are not. Hold on. Delete. Boom. Delete this. Boom. These are not voice channels. We'll do gaming. And then we'll do movie talk. Shit, sorry. That one's not the right thing. New channel. Movie talk. There we go. It doesn't really matter what it is. I don't know, Alex. I don't remember what your thing is. I don't know if I still have it or not. But if you want to text it to me, I can send you an invite to this. All right, sounds good. I will definitely send you an invite. The invite will also be posted on my thing. Yeah, that's fine. Um, I don't really know how to do that. That's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Good night. Have a good night. How do you? Also, I can create polls and stuff. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. All right. See you guys. I will talk to you guys later. I will figure out the invite thing. I'll probably be able to. Oh, right here. Duh. Right here. Um, Oops. That is not what that was. Copied. Paste. Whoops. Okay. Hit and use copy button. Control C. Now Control V. Nope. It says it's hidden, so I can't do it. That's okay. So the link will expire in 7 days, so I will have to put it in the channel. But all right, yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you the next stream, which will be Monday at 6:30.